There's some athletes who are destined to play in the NHL just going by their names. We talked in the recent podcast about the interesting hockey names in NHL history and major pro history. But this guy, again, it's your typical francophone hockey name that will live forever. Never played for the Montreal Canadiens, but had a very strong career at WHA after being mired in the Blackhawks program for a number of years. So we have to be talking about the pride of Durham Sud or South Durham, Quebec, Jean-Paul LeBlanc. Now the centerman, 5'10", 170, first came to major prominence in the Chicago Blackhawks program, minor program, with the OHA. Second season with St. Catharines, undrafted, 44 points in 48 games. That season he also had a chance to play in the IHL for 2 games with Columbus and 1 game in CPHL with St. Louis. 68 he found himself with the minors with Chicago's affiliate in Dallas. And 69 he finally made it to the NHL for 6 games with 1 goal and 2 assists. Now for some reason Dallas had him down the minors again for the next 3 seasons. 28, 13, and 22, but he couldn't break in the glass ceiling of that really potent Chicago lineup of the late 60s, early 70s, and it was potent. Now, when the WHA came calling, he played a big role with that first year of the LA Sharks. The LA Sharks, a very balanced team. He had 19 goals that year, 69 points, 5 assists in the playoffs in 77 games. Second season with LA, much better. Career high, 20 goals, 66 points. 75, he spent time between the Michigan-Baltimore program, 49 points in 78 games. Now, 76, very interesting thing. He started the season with Denver, Ottawa, with 6 points in 15 games, then jumped back to the NHL with Detroit, where he had 13 points in 46 games. 77, he was sort of a defensive forward with Detroit, 18 points in 74 games, but found himself back in the minors in 1978 with 55 points in 65 games with the Kansas City Red Wings of the CHL. Made it back to Detroit in 78 for 3 games, including 2 in the playoffs, but spent the majority of the season with Kansas City with 20 goals in 53 games. 79, he made Kansas City that year 55 points in 65 games. 79, again, split time between Kansas City and Detroit, 53 points in 53 games with Kansas City, 4 games in the playoffs, and 8 points in 24 NHL games with Detroit. The next 2 seasons, he found himself with the NHL's NHL affiliate in Adirondack, where he was head coach that year, 58 points in 75 games, and 81 as player coach. He was co-coach that year. They won the title he had 48 points in 77 games. Now 82 to 84, he found himself with the Kalamazoo Wings, their affiliate in the IHL, and put up some really good numbers. 82, 41, 36, and 5. 83, 32, 44, and 6. And 84, 37, 36, and 7. And again, some good playoff runs in those titles. But again, player coach and with Adirondack in 1981 when they won the title. Now, just as a recap that year, ladies and gentlemen, they had Bill Hogaboom at that time. Teddy Nolan, our great Aboriginal coach, was on the team. Jean Cloutier, Dan Bolduc, Jody Gage, Greg Jolie, George Lyle, Pete Mahovlich had played a lot that season, 36 points in 37 games, and Dennis Bolanich as well, Kelly Kissio, and of course the great Tom Blayton. So a very interesting career in hockey because Peter Mahovlich, those 2 years at Adirondack, made him one of the most powerful AHL teams of history, and of course Peter went on to coach with Toledo of the IHL, Colorado again of the IHL, Denver Rangers of the IHL, the Fort Worth Fire, and the Cape Breton Oilers, of course. So a very interesting connection career when Peter Mahovlich had so many great years in the NHL, and him and LeBlanc giving back to hockey as coaches and players, and again winning that crown, a tremendous legacy for all. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the legend of Jean-Paul LeBlanc. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like, comment, or subscribe. And again, requests are always welcome. Have a good day. Bye.